Okay, so Steve Jobs is, of course, directed by Aaron Sorkin, if I'm not mistaken, of The Newsroom. And, of course, stars Michael Fassbender as Steve Jobs. And the plot of this movie takes place roughly around 14 years or so, from 1984 to 1998, and covers three different product launches: the Macintosh, the next Black Cube, and of course the iMac, which I just now found out that was an iMac that I used to work on in school. Pretty fucking awesome. And it also goes behind the scenes of Steve Jobs and all the stuff he went through during these product launches, as well as his daughter that he says is not his daughter. So yeah, this movie is fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. Much, much better than the Jobs movie from 2013. Even though I kind of like that movie still, this is the much better improvement that we really needed for Steve Jobs. And I am so glad that they went all out for this movie, even giving it the R rating, which is fucking awesome, because Jobs, on the other hand, was PG-13. They turned Steve Jobs into a fucking hippie for whatever fucking reason. Yeah, this movie doesn't do that. This movie gets straight to the point. For the first half an hour, you're on the very first Macintosh launch. It starts out strong. That's what I fucking love. The cast in this movie is stacked, from Michael Fassbender, Kate Winslet, Jeff Daniels, man, and Seth Rogen. Much better Wozniak was Seth Rogen than I believe Josh Gad was in the last one. I like Rogen better as Steve Wozniak. The cast is great. Fucking stellar. Including Michael Fassbender. And it's funny because as I'm sitting here, I often wonder how good would Christian Bale would have brought Steve Jobs, because he was the very front runner of this. I think he was cast at one point, but I think he dropped out. I'm not really certain why he dropped out, but I remember he was supposed to be Steve Jobs. I often wonder how he would have done. But Michael Fassbender was the next best thing, because Michael Fassbender always proves he is the next best thing. With every fucking movie, with every role this man takes, he gets better and better and better. And that's what I love about Fassbender. He brings his A game every damn time. I don't ask much for actors and actresses that I like to watch, but when you do that, you will have earned my respect. And he's not even several years old, he's already earned my fucking respect. And if he's older than that, if he's been in movies before the early 2000s, let me know, because I gotta find that, because I gotta watch it. Okay? I like to see some early Fassbender stuff. I would love to know what he did back in the early 2000s to like 2005-ish, before he rose to fame. Kate Winslet don't get no better than what she already has. Jeff Daniels is a vet right now, from Speed to The Newsroom, which is also created by Aaron Sorkin. So him and Aaron Sorkin got this relationship, and Jeff Daniels is 2 for 2 this year. 2 great movies in the same fucking year, released, ironically, on the same month, and I think the same day. I think they both were released on October 3rd. If that's true, that was Jeff Daniels' weekend, because, yeah, The Martian and fucking Steve Jobs, nice. Nice little resume right there. To say that you were in both of these movies, oh hell yeah. Hell yes. Nice picks, Jeff. Nice picks. And I love The Newsroom too, so that's no exception. I will be reviewing that next year as well. season 4 should be kicking off next year as well, so should be interesting. I love the dynamics between him and his not daughter, you know, and his ex-wife, because him and his ex-wife is always bickering. His ex-wife is going through a lot of problems. She has this disease, and his young daughter is smart just like he is, but you kind of see this like father-daughter thing going on between the two. It's not like very lovable at first, because you know Steve Jobs is a douche, but you can kind of see where he's trying to go with it. He wants to have a relationship with his daughter, but he kind of doesn't, because it's all about business and making money. But it doesn't come too easy. And then I want to say 14 years later, when she's grown, when she's a teenager, the dynamic gets a little bit more harsh, but for the better, because he kind of matures a little bit, especially with age, because by that point he has his signature blue pants, black turtleneck with the fucking gray hair and glasses. So yeah. And I really love the aspect of them saying that Steve Jobs is an asshole, because you know what? I love Apple, I love their products, I miss Steve Jobs. You were an asshole though. You were a fucking asshole. Oh my god, I know. I read a lot of things about you and your employees. I am shocked they still worked for you. Hell, I probably would too, but still, it wouldn't have been easy. And I like that dynamic that they put the workers in the background as all these arguments are going about, because you can actually see some of the agreements, some of the doubts, some of the oh shit that just happened on their faces. So that was nice. This movie is well shot. I got nothing else bad to say about this movie. Only gripe is it's too damn short. This movie is only 2 hours and 2 minutes long. I would love to see a 2.5 hour biopic on Steve Jobs, because that would have been great. But other than that, Steve Jobs will get an A-. Fucking awesome. Let me know what you guys think about Steve Jobs down below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? It is Oscar season, baby. Yes, the real movies are here. I can't wait, because I'm about to review Cushion next. Oh, I can't wait to dig into that one. I will see you guys when I review that. Later.